What's good, people? Right by now, it's time for the Q&A. I've literally took forever to do this. I should have done it ages ago, but I haven't. So let's move on to the next Q&A. I got my laptop here so I can do it while I'm waiting to go to the gym while my friend is taking the piss and sipping on my protein shake. So, let's get into it. Hey, let's see, first question. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna answer everybody's question, sorry, but I'm gonna at least span through a good few. Annie LUFC says, how did you get your arms to grow so big? Eating more or change up your workouts? For me, it's been both. If you watch the channel, it's been both. Purely because you have to remember as well, I'm at least 12 pounds heavier than what I normally am. Fair off my arms, to be honest. They don't really carry much like fat on them, to be fair. But yeah, I'm 12 pounds heavier than what I usually am for my normal weight. So that's a factor in. And also, I have done like more frequency on my arms. The thing I kind of do on my arm days now is purely because I know that the area I'm mainly lacking is the triceps usually, especially on my left arm. So what I do is 2/3 of my workout on arms days will be tricep related and 1/3 will be bicep related. So that's kind of like what I kind of do for my split. And for the bicep workouts, I try and do one of them doing the short head, one do the long head. And for the triceps, just try and do everything. So that is my, that's what I've been doing to try and grow my arms. And they are working. If you see the vlogs, they've grown 1 inch. They are just over 16 inches. Well, this one's just over 16 inches. And this one's just on the 16s. I need to like pick this guy up. So yeah, James Binding says, if you can be fluent in any language, which language would I choose? Hablo español un poquito. That was, I speak Spanish a little bit. It should have been. If I messed it up, feel free to correct me. And if any of you guys speak Spanish, feel free to comment down below in Spanish, and I'll try and do my best to reply back in turn. If I fuck up, feel free to tell me. I like learning. But shit, fair. There you go, look, Spanish vocabulary cards. I'm on these. This ain't fake out here. I really like the Spanish language. And I think I just had my phone go off because I think my friend's probably ready for gym, but I've already started with you guys, so he can wait. He can wait. You guys are real. Okay, next question is, oh fuck, there's a bunch of them. Okay, let's try and just flick through. That's the laptop, by the way. That's not just me flicking through the laptop to see what questions. Patrick Bryan 50/50 says, would you advise teenagers to drink protein shakes? P.S. love you, bids. Thank you. Thank you. To be honest, no. Not saying I wouldn't recommend it, or I do recommend it. I just think if you could hit your protein allowance just eating whole foods, then go with whole foods. And that goes for anybody. That goes for myself. I technically can't, mainly because I just don't make that many meals. I haven't got time to really just be cooking all the time. Even when I do meal prep, I just get hungry and stuff. Having protein shake just allows me to just easily knock on like an extra 25 grams. So it's really all depends on your diet. But personally, I'd try and get as much as you can from whole foods, and that you can't really go wrong. You know what I mean? Stay natty. LJ Laurie says, what exercises do I dread doing but still do for gains? That'll probably be lunges. Lunges is, I think, for me anyway, the hardest exercise that I can do. I just feel so much of a burn, like even more than squats. Like squats, yeah, it's just painful, but lunges is just endurance and pain, especially when you're doing walking lunges. It's a killer, man, but it is one that I like doing, but I don't do it as much as I should. So I'm gonna try and incorporate that into more of my leg days. Just Chris says, would you get any tattoos? I've been thinking about getting a tattoo for a good minute. Like I used to be dead set against them, but I kind of think lately I wouldn't mind having like something around either the forearm once it gets a bit bigger, or just like a half sleeve. I don't know, but my issue is I'm a very logical person. I want something that means something. I just don't want like a random tattoo. I want it something to mean something in my life, and until I've got that perfectly down, because I want to make sure that in 5 years, 2 years, even 10 years, 20 years, that I don't look back and regret it. I want to look back at the tattoo and be like, yeah, if someone asks me what it means, I can break it down fully. Not, oh, I liked it. You know what I mean? I would like something deep, man, because I'm not a deep dude, that deep. I'm a little deep. But yeah, I'd like to do something like that. I think it'd really be cool. And you know what? I just realized, I swear in one of the other Q&As, I was wearing this exact tank top. That was not anything to do with this Q&A, but I just thought it looked, this whole background just looks familiar to me, like the background in this. Neil777 says, where do I see myself in 5 years? That is the most asked question on any Q&A I've done. All I can say is check out like almost any of the Q&As I've done. They ask that exact. It's always 5 years as well. Why is it always 5 years? So I'm not gonna answer it again here because my response is normally 2 minutes. Check either the last Q&A and probably the last one before that, and I answer it like repeatedly. Jordan Evans says, what are your goals for the next couple of years? And are you ever gonna quit YouTube? because it's 2 years, I'm gonna do it. This hopefully this answers the guy before as well, kinda. 2 years is, well, I'm assuming you mean everything, not just YouTube. Well, I'm gonna go with everything. Everything, hopefully in 2 years time, I'd like to be in a position where I'm not working a full 9 to 5, 5 days a week. If I could get down to, I wanna do realistic goals for me. If I could get down to only working 3 days a week, that would, for me, would be great. Like, I think that'd be epic. I'd be able to spend a lot more time. If I was able to do that, I'd have so much more footage coming out. I'd maybe even think of making a second YouTube channel that's just vlogging, because this one's kind of sheltered around fitness. I wouldn't mind doing a normal vlogging channel too, or like a skit channel. Something, I've got many ideas and I would like to like put them into action, but because of just the time I'm always working, when I'm not working on YouTube and doing freelance work, I haven't got enough hours in the week to like make up a whole second channel to maintain. But that'd be something I'd like to do one day, just vlog my normal life. So when I get like a girlfriend, a baby, married and all that kind of stuff, it'd go on there rather than on this one. But who knows, man, who knows? And would I ever quit YouTube? No. Unless YouTube just like literally just blows up or just gets shit. I mean, even blow up, I mean like just die. If it just gets something like that, then I'd have to. But realistically, I like doing this vlogging. I like sharing my life, and that means everything, to be honest. Obviously I do cut certain bits out because I just have to, whether it's the people I'm around may not want to necessarily be on film, just because I make my life public doesn't mean that every friend I have wants to do the same, and you have to respect that. Which is why sometimes if you watch a video and you'll only see me and there's purposely no one else in it, it could be the instance that the person doesn't want to be on film because they just don't feel comfortable on camera, and I can't really make, I'm not going to make someone, you know what I mean, I'm not going to make them. I'll ask, oh, do you mind? If they say they mind, I ain't going to put them on the camera because it's just disrespect otherwise. And yeah, man, that's my goals really. Oh, for YouTube, I'd like to, in 2 years time, I'd like to be, see, I'm at almost at 5K now. I'm like 20K. I think that should be achievable. 20K in 2 years. If I ain't got 20K in 2 years, I must have fucked up the channel. So share the videos. Plug. James Wilson UK says, how long do you leave it before going to sleep after eating, and do you eat anything before going to sleep? Is it good or bad for you? That was partly the question. I may have fucked up a bit, but the gist is, is eating right before bed a good thing? I don't think it is. It's not good to go to bed with like a huge stomach full of food, but if you guys watch the vlogs, you notice that I sometimes have to do that just for the way my life kind of schedules around. Like, I'm often busy, I go to gym late, sometimes I'm hungry after gym as well, so that's how it kind of happens. But I personally, if you had the choice, like you got more free time during the day, I'd probably leave it like 2-3 hours before you go to sleep eating something, especially if it's something big. If it's like something small, like a protein shake or like a little snack or something, then maybe it to be too bad. But like a full big meal, it's kind of sitting in your gut, you're not really doing anything, it's just going to be just there, you're not burning any of it off. So that's what I would say, nah, just don't do it. Please don't do it. If one of them goes in, I've messed with the Dre lyrics. Poetry Fitness says, top tip for bodybuilding on a budget. Take out the clothing, take out the fitness clothing element. I always say that because that's just money you don't necessarily need. So it's just spend most of your food on lean, cheapish meats that you can afford. And that's the biggest too. Don't spend the money you can spend on food on a tank top. Makes no sense. Just don't do it. I know I'm saying that while wearing a Gymshark top, but if you watch the channel, before I could have, first of all, this is gifts anyway. All of these were like gifts for like my birthday. Actually, most of the gym fitness club I've ever gotten have been gifts, apart from the Alphalete shirts I bought. I actually paid for those. But yeah, other than that, just do what I said, bro. Well, you can choose to do whatever the fuck you want to do. My neighbor's gonna hate me now. Sean Hampson says, you can be underwhelmed and you can be overwhelmed, but can you be whelmed? Hashtag life tips. I'm not sure if this is why you said it, but I used to watch like this cartoon, my little brother, called Young Justice, and I'm sure the Robin character, or Nightwing, whatever he was called, he used to always say that. Is that where you got it from? Let me know if you did. If you didn't, you didn't. Yeah, that's more or less meaning, can you be content? And yeah, I think you can. No one ever says I'm whelmed, but yeah, I think you can. Yeah, I think you can. Jack, I'm gonna probably fuck your name. Jacob Dinham. That's what it is. Jacob Dinham says, if you had a choice to train with Arnold Schwarzenegger or go on a date with your dream girl, what muscle would you train? Oh man, at first it took me a while to get that, because I remember you reposted it because I think you wrote it wrong the first time. But realistically, if any of you dudes have the option to go on a date with your dream girl and you choose to go train with Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm kind of worried for you, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's not me. Like, I like gym, I like bodybuilding, that's my thing, but like, I'm gonna keep it real for me, because this is my opinion. Dates over weights. And I'm serious to that. I could live without never having been able to bodybuild again. Well, barely. If it was out of that and coitus, Big Bang Theory. If it's out of that and bodybuilding, I'd definitely choose coitus. Purely because it's just, I don't know, have to justify it. If I have to justify it, then you ain't about that life. So yeah, what muscle would you train? These nuts. What else is there? It's getting late now, my phone's blowing off, so I think he's there. I'll answer maybe 2 more questions before I got a dip. Benny's IG said, ever plan on doing a fan meetup and training session? Would have a great turnout. Technically, if people keep asking that, like, I do train my subscribers when they holler me. Like, I've trained with 4 subscribers, and Rizzy's trained with 1 or 2, like on his own. Normally we train them together, but he's trained with 2 on his own, and I've trained with like 4, so that makes 6. So we've trained with 6 people already. And I think you mean like if I was to do like a big meetup thing like Sean does or whoever, like certain people do, like they'll do like big meetups. I'm gonna be realistically, I'm not gonna like make myself sound like shit, but it wouldn't. You say it would have a great turnout, it wouldn't. If I said on YouTube right now, okay, Saturday the 51st, there's not even a day. If I said Saturday the 13th, that we're all gonna have a massive meetup at Emporium Gym, everybody come down, let's go hit gym, I'm pretty sure that I'd be lucky if 1 person showed up, because the channel's just not that big yet. You know what I mean? That's something I'd probably do when we're at 20k or something like that. I wouldn't want to go do it at like 4k subs and no one show up. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like an idiot. But obviously, if you're a subscriber and want to train with us, all you have to do is literally contact us. You know what I mean? The easiest way for me is probably Instagram or potentially Twitter as well. Instagram or Twitter is probably the easiest way to contact me to meet up and train. So if you want to do that, just do it. And to be honest, it is getting late, so I'm gonna have that as the last question. Thanks for everybody that submitted the question. My camera is flashing to say that it's running out of battery, so that's annoying because I wanted to like film the gym session now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do there. But thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to comment below, man. And if you follow me on Instagram, that is where you get to post your questions, because all these questions came from Instagram. So be sure to follow me on that, or Snapchat, or any of those things. I'm gonna like slowly start putting out the questions on different social media platforms to get them all popping off. So I'm about to go hit chest. Trying to get that chest. So yeah, I'm gonna keep talking. Stay engaged, bro.
Last night they put up on my nigga at the light like, nice watch, run it, hands in the air.